India shut airspace for Pakistani aircraft after Pahalgam terror attack. In a bold and decisive move following the deadly terror attack in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir, the government of India has officially closed its airspace to all Pakistani aircraft. The action is seen as part of India's broader strategy to respond to terrorism with firmness and national resolve. The decision was announced by the Ministry of Civil Aviation, which stated that from now until 23rd May 2024, Indian airspace will remain off limits to all aircraft that are either registered in Pakistan or operated, owned, or leased by Pakistani Airlines or operators. This includes not only commercial aircraft like those of Pakistan International Airlines, but also military planes linked to Pakistani armed forces. The military confirmed that a formal notice to airmen has been issued to enforce this restriction. Under the directive, no aircraft affiliated with Pakistan will be permitted to fly over Indian territory, even for transit purposes. This means that any flight operated by Pakistani carriers that usually pass through Indian air routes will now have to take longer, costlier detours. The decision comes day just after the Pahalgam attack, which resulted in the tragic loss of several innocent lives and left the entire nation in mourning. The Indian government has made it clear that it will not tolerate cross-border terrorism and it is ready to respond on diplomatic, military, and economic fronts. Experts believe that the airspace ban is a strategic pressure tactic meant to send a clear message to Pakistan that India's patience is not unlimited and concrete action will be taken to protect national security. By targeting airspace, a vital part of regional aviation logistics, India is likely to hurt Pakistani airline financially and symbolically. This isn't the first time India has used airspace restriction in response to tensions. In 2019, after the Pulwama terror attack and the subsequent Balakot airstrikes, both countries had imposed temporary airspace closure. However, this latest move seems more calculated and part of a series of steps India is taking, including the recent suspension of the Indus Water Treaty. While the international community closely watches the situation, India has reiterated its right to protect its citizens and sovereignty. The government is also reportedly in touch with global aviation bodies to ensure all safety and procedural protocols are followed during this temporary restriction. As the countdown to May 23 continues, all eyes will be on how Islamabad responds to this restriction and whether this will lead to further diplomatic consequences. For now, India stands firm, showing that terror will be met not just with condemnation but with real consequences.